Welcome to Revision Hub. Today we're going to be looking at the topic of social influence and the unit of social psychological factors in obedience, AQA AS psychology. So, social psychological factors. We found that the agentic state was when you obey destructive authority because you're not taking full responsibility. So you feel like you are the agent and you're responsible for acting in place for another or for another person. And obviously this will cause you a lot of anxiety when you find out that what you're doing is wrong, but you can't really disobey. Autonomous state, autonomy means that you're independent or free, so independent behave according to their own principles and you're responsible for your own actions. The shift from autonomy to agency is called the agentic shift and takes place when you believe that someone else has authority and greater power over you in terms of their social hierarchy. Binding factors also play a key role, and this is when in an agentic state you may say things that suggest you want to quit but you can't, and this is a result of binding factors. Binding factors are aspects of the situation that enable you to ignore or minimize the damaging effect of the behavior, and this reduces your moral strain. There are ways to do this, for example, shifting responsibility to the victim or denying the damage or the harm you have caused the victim. Legitimacy of authority, and this is when some individuals have authority over us because of their hierarchical status. These individuals therefore show social power over others in order for society to run smoothly. As a result of this, some are given the power to punish others, and we are willing to lose some of our independence and allow our behavior to be controlled. We learn to accept legitimacy of authority from childhood, for example, from our parents and even our teachers. Destructive authority is when you order people to behave in a cruel or dangerous way. An example of this was in Milgram's study, where the experimenter gave participants prods to act in a way that was against their conscience. If you're not aware of what these prods were, I've done a video on Milgram's study, so please do refer to that. Evaluation. A strength is that there's research support because Blash and Shamit in 2001 showed students a film of Milgram's study and asked them who was responsible for the harm caused to the learner, Mr. Wallace. The students blamed the experimenter because he had legitimacy of authority, increasing reliability. Another strength is that the explanation for legitimacy of authority is useful for cultural differences in obedience because Kilham and Mann in 1974 replicated Milgram's experiment in Australia and found that 16% of the participants went to the highest voltage of 450 volts. Mantell did the same and found that 85% of the participants in Germany went to the highest voltage. This increases the generalizability of the findings. However, a weakness is that there is a limited explanation for agentic shift because there is not an explanation for why some participants did not obey. The agentic shift can only be used to explain some situations, questioning validity. Another weakness is that the agentic shift cannot give an explanation for the behavior of the Nazis because Mandel described an incident of the German Reserve Police where they followed orders to shoot civilians even though they didn't really get orders to do so. This suggests that they were very involved in wanting to impress their agents because the cause of such behavior can't be accounted for. In our next video, we will look at the dispositional explanations of obedience, but before then, make sure you make your notes on what we've covered so far. Remember to revise, rest, test and repeat yourself. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Thank you to Canva because I made these slides using their templates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, press the bell icon on our channel, Revision Hub. Thank you so much.